Come on there.
Come on. We live now. So.
Yeah, I know we live. Turn the thing and play music live.
Come on.
Until we get some people back in the chat. We got 5 people back there. What's that live?
Is this the scripture you're looking for? It's like a few verses down from the one we just read.
Go ahead.
Verse 24. When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person.
No, another one where it says that he knew that they was doing this head out of jealousy in their own heart. He knew what the wrong was that. He knew why they was doing it.
Promote this brand, all multitudes. shell. Every crack just felt like I was left by myself. All I wanted was to impress niggas with my grind. Now I'm trying to do shit that nobody but behind me. I can smoke these niggas down till I smoke. One time for the most high, you ain't getting cutthroat. Cause all I ever wanted was the smash my opponents. Go ahead, second class, not knowing I wouldn't pay. Nigga, I hope you step on the phone. Go ahead, cause all I ever wanted was to be the next. I wasn't gangster. The niggas that I made was the Lord Angel. Free on the phone, I was a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be the next. Little did I know I wasn't gangster. The niggas that I made was the Lord Angel. Free on the phone, I was a stranger. All I wanted was to be the next.
Yes, sir.
Alright, we live.
Colonel
We
McCall.
live on both streams, Facebook and YouTube.
Colonel McCall, sir.
Alright, Salak, guys, we back. Let me speak. I apologize. We had a little technical difficulty with Ustream and YouTube and Facebook. With YouTube and Facebook, alright, so we back now. Brother said we back up alive. So we back now. I lost a question in there from a new brother. He had a question about salvation. I pray he's back on. Brother, can you please type that question I know about salvation? I don't remember the scripture. All right? I don't remember the scripture. So please type back in the scripture about salvation. And the bottom half, the 11 o'clock hour, those who I get into your question, all right? I'm going to get into that and something about something the sister brought out, some scriptures she had questions on, all right? That I didn't get to last week. So with that being said, go back to where we said, we were talking about how the chief priests and the Pharisees and the other leaders of Israel rejected Christ. Now here's proof by them rejecting Christ. Now the Bible says in John 1:11, and his own received him not, that's talking about the chief priests and the elders, the Pharisees and Sadducees. Here's proof. Pontius Pilate. Everybody go to Mark, the 15th chapter, real fast. And we can start at verse 6. Mark 15, verse 6. We're going to start there. This is not letting me get off YouTube. All right, let me know what you got. You got it for me, Blocky?
Come on.
Read it out.
Mark chapter 15, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
Now at that feast, he released unto them one prisoner.
One what?
One prisoner.
At the feast, talking about the feast of, I think it's the feast of unleavened bread, where they had a little custom that the Romans did where they let us have one prisoner get released. Now, it was a choice between Christ and the rabbis. Go ahead.
Whomsoever they desired.
Go ahead.
And there was one named Barabbas,
One named Barabbas. Go ahead.
which lay bound with them that had made insurrection with him,
Mm-hmm.
who had committed murder in the insurrection.
I mean, he murdered somebody, so they locked him up. Right? Go ahead.
And the multitude, crying aloud, began to desire him to do as he had ever done unto them.
See that? Go ahead.
But Pilate answered them, saying, Will ye that I release unto you the King of the Jews?
This is what Pilate called Christ the King of the Jews. He gave him his title. Go ahead.
For he knew that the chief priests had delivered him for envy.
He knew that the chief priests, meaning the Pharisees and Sadducees, had delivered Christ to him because they were jealous of Christ. They were the ones who did not receive Christ. It's not saying that all Israel or all Jews rejected Christ. That's not what it's saying. The Christian church is wrong on that, man. And we got to start holding them accountable for the evil things they say. They're totally incorrect on that. The ones who didn't receive them was the rulers of Israel, because Christ came against them for the evil they was doing. Now, got that. Everybody go back to John 1, verse 12. Real fast, welcome, show. John 1, verse 12.
John chapter 1, verse 12. But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God.
Hey, Mariah, do me a favor, brother.
Come on, God.
The brother has the questions back up. I see it here. Can you see it on that? 1 Peter 3 and 15.
Come on, God.
Can you write down exactly what he got typed there?
Come on,
So the
God.
Lord will get into the bottom half an hour. All right?
Come on, God.
All right, no sweat. All right, read that again, word. It's live.
Oh God, John chapter 1, verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of
It
God.
says, but as many as received him. Now, the Christian church had you believe. That's talking about any and everybody. And that's incorrect. We already proved it was incorrect in verse 11. Because verse 11 says, the own received him not, meaning who? They say in the Christian church it means everybody. But the Bible has proved the ones who rejected Christ, who did not receive him, were the leaders of Israel. The Pharisees and Sadducees, who Christ came up against for the evil they were doing with the people. You understand me? Now, verse 12 said, but as many have received him, who's the many? Who the many is? You understand? You got to figure out who the many was. Right? All right? Go to John 8 and 30, y'all. John 8, verse 30. More than this is 12. I was all right, more. A whole lot more than this is 12. It says, as many as received him. Everybody go to John 8, verse 30 and 31. Let me get up there with you. I gave y'all a minute to get there. Let me get there with you. All right, go ahead and read, warrior.
Oh God, John chapter 8, verse 30. As he spake these words, many believed on him.
Say it again.
As he spake these words, many believed on him.
Who's the he? Talking about Christ, Yahweh. As he's teaching, many believed on him. Now, who are the many that believed on Christ? Continue, brother.
Then said Yahushua to those Jews.
To those who?
To those Jews.
Jews, these Israelites, go ahead.
Which believed on him.
With what?
Believed on him.
Meaning these Israelites, these brothers and sisters, you know what I mean? For the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel believed on Christ. They would admit it. So when you go back to John 1 and 12, where it says, as many as received him, that's talking about Israel. Those Jews who believed on him. That's what we're talking about. Now give me Luke 23 and 5, brother.
Okay. Luke chapter 23, verse 5.
Go ahead.
And they were the more fierce, saying, he stirreth up the people.
He do what?
Stirreth up the people.
They pissed off because now Christ and everybody stir it up. Much like what we do when we out there teaching. Yeah, I mean, out there on the streets teaching the brothers and sisters about this truth. Go ahead.
Come. Teaching throughout all jewelry.
All the what?
Jewelry.
What's the jewelry, y'all?
The community of the Jews.
No. No. The jewelry is what? It's where you live. The jewelry is the what? This other word we use. All right?
The ghetto.
Yep. Ghetto. The jewelry is the ghetto. You understand me? Meaning Christ is teaching in the ghetto where we live at. Tell them this truth, stirring the people up. Go ahead. Any more on that?
Come. Beginning from Galilee to this place.
Now, that was Luke 23 and 5. Are y'all know Luke 23 and 5? Now I'm going to go to John 18, verse 20. The last verse, y'all, was Luke 23 and 5. Now everybody's going to John 18 and 20 real fast, y'all.
In the book of John, chapter 18, verse 20. Yahushua answered him, I spake openly to the world. I ever taught in the synagogue and in the temple, whither the Jews always resort.
Meaning what? Christ taught openly, man, and was always around Israel. Why is this important? Tell me why. Because the men who are unlearned and the liars of the Christian church are teaching you that Christ taught everybody. Christ's word was for everybody. That's a lie. Christ is telling you right now that that's a lie. He said he taught openly. He was in a ghetto. And when he was in the ghetto, where he go? The synagogues. Why the synagogues? Because that's where the men of Israel who called themselves learned was at.
Right.
So he ain't there like, yo, no, y'all wrong on this. You wrong on that. It's supposed to be done this way. He ain't there checking them cats. Like he's doing it to everybody. He not. Owing to Israel. You understand me? That's what he's doing, man. All right. Give me one more. Give me John 11:45. Give me John 11:45.
In the book of John, chapter 11, verse 45.
Because it was your warrior. Where we at again, Morgan?
We're in the book of John, chapter 11, verse 45. Then many of the Jews which came to Mary and had seen the things which Yahushua did, believed on him.
Many, there we go with the many again, y'all. Many of what? The Jews, who? Israelites. Blacks, Hispanics, and many. They saw all the miracles that Christ did and believed on him, man. They believed on him. Next week, y'all, we're going to go into this thing here. This topic is the why, or what's the main concern of the Pharisees and Sadducees. Why they conspired to kill Christ. We're going to touch on all that next week. Remember, Pontius Pilate said because of envy, they were jealous of him because of the power he had in the Lord. And that power he had in the Lord to take money out of their pocket. That's all they cared about. So that's all they cared about. Remember that for next week. You understand me? But once again, the Bible says in John 1:12, but ain't no one else, man. No one else. Listen, y'all, we had a little technical difficulty in the very beginning. I apologize. Some brothers and sisters dropped off. Hope y'all come back on and get this lesson. Apologize once again for that. Listen, y'all, we're going to take a quick break, play 2 songs. But when I come back, we'll get back to the street talking to brothers. Captain Todd. Shalom, brother.
Trying to find something to follow. Ain't no shit, every man trying to borrow. Feel train, ain't a lot of sorrow. Not the train, no chance. Not to even have my heart broken. You fuck you, pops got me on the side of the road. Like a sideshow, need an antidote before I smoke. Now I'm scared to fly, but you ready to use what's in the top smoke. Rushing with no balls, trying to find direction. The world got me fixed. Picked up a bad nigga, heavy, that's a red bird from oppression. Feel like my life was on fire, trying to find the exit. Now look, 10 G's busting through the brick. Nothing follow one in the soldier, trying to find a good shit. Just when you in hell, how you gonna stale? We need to run my life on the easy journey tell. Listen well to what I tell. No pony that calls train, something that a rapper knows very well. Can't you tell I was sick with Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword with a style that they might record. The only thing equal is the curse for the wicked and the righteous reward. Hands mercy on the nigga, don't see it separated from the tears. Now on my prayers, it be so big. However, take the word by word of mouth. You can change me the rebels that you heard about. Yeah. And it ain't gonna stop till 100 murders in the house and I'm making verdicts out. Yeah, right, you ain't heard it out. Without a shadow of a doubt, these devils getting licks off. Look at take them out, just on the pocket, taking over. Can't sleep close, you cannot stop. Plus I know the feds watch us. I tell the people that they church full of rich doctors. Put us in prison and stop violence. Be quiet if you can't put the rebels in the rock wild. And leave for my intent. And now I understand things that never truly made sense. If I'm trying to see the roof for women, no way it ain't easy. Fuck love, but my own shot. And between 2 priests, by the place on their hands, call it tough love. Look out for niggas just love. And when they touch a white bitch, well, taste like love. Fuck, forgive me for my effort. I'm forever by your side. Keep it first, I'm on my flaws. There's no reason I'm alive. Thank God for these movies for a long time. Remember when I saw. Yo, man. First time I'm making Planet Jimmy Honda, man, in 3807. When I started, little daughter would open the door, he was dropping the truth on me, you know. Remember when I started, you know, you do your time to take the mom and train that man calm, baby. Remember when I started, it's the reason I'm alive. Thank God for this chance for a long time. Remember when I started. You can laugh, move us. We're already dead. We're already deep down. We can deep down before like a year. We already got the wounds inside and outside our body. How you gonna hurt us? You cannot threaten us. You cannot frighten us. We live in the most frightening places, under the most frightening conditions. We are immune to fear. We are immune to harm. You see what I'm saying? You have stepped into a cesspool. You're the only one gonna get.
I stay away from the streets and the struggle to get in. Trying to stay strong in this world full of sin, but they wanna bring us down. They wanna see us win. They wanna kill us all. Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? I know I hate you, see what that color is here. So can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? I know I hate you, see what that color is here. Can I live?
When another place from the soul must stays, and I'm just trying to be raised. Tell me how can I live with the drama every day of my life? I'm a being, and that's how it seems. Every life is a nightmare, and I live my dreams on this earth. Since I was young, I realized I had a destiny. Making an ambition, just as what was best for me. Better than the hate and all the lies that came together me. As a place to keep it hypnotized since elementary. Thought it was my scheme to study someone that was new to me. They hate me because of what my ancient ancestors used to be. Ulysses just me, all of them kings and queens. Our ancient was natural and supernatural. And like all the magic and voodoo, that shit ain't practical. All of us connected, always want to learn that shit go. Don't let the shit go over your head. Same things that make me learn what the same to the shit. They'll always try to convince you that it's over your head. You gotta be careful before you hit your bed. I stay away from the streets and the troubles we in. Trying to stay strong in this world for the sin. If they wanna bring us down, they don't wanna see us win. Trying to kill us all, Lord, tell me can I live? Can a nigga live? Tell me can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me can I live? I know I hate to see it in the color of my skin. Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me can I live? Can a nigga live? Tell me can I live? I know I hate to see it in the color of my skin.
Can I live? See my arm, so it's too much excitement. Rise inside this shit, but it's no investment. For my info, ain't murdered by white men. Pump shit, I see divided and blind. So we beef with each other, our brothers rather than fight. Fuck all that silence, it's time to get shit ignited. I ain't my way, no nigga. I ain't taking shit for no toss. There ain't no motherfucking nation got freedom from marching, begging for cautions. Niggas ain't signing no portions to pay back. The crackers got red in your margins. Why? They broke every tree, slaughtered the buffalo, and they set fire to TVs. They call their face and mountains, but we go to jail for graffiti. We fought for this country, they keep us civilists to ski. We bring it rock, the bad ones who stay behind bars. They take all our money every day, or they give us those jobs. We're supposed to make it, but we say goodbye in the eyes. We really only living off the grace of our God. Can I live without getting harassed by the songs? Can I live without getting slammed in my car? Can I live long enough to raise my kids? Can I live long enough to see justice? Can I live without getting harassed by the songs? Can I live without getting slammed in my car? Can I live long enough to raise my kids? Can I live long enough to see justice? I stay away from the streets and the trouble to get in. Trying to stay strong in this world full of sin, but they wanna bring us down. They don't wanna see us win. They wanna kill us all. Lord, tell me can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me can I live? I know hate you see within the color of your skin. So can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me can I live? I know hate you see within the color of your skin. Can I live?
play another song.
Whenever you're ready, you got a big spot on the team. Let's go right now.
I'm just getting queued up now.
All right, y'all, listen, everybody, we get it together now. Street Talk coming with the street team, Captain Kyle and his brothers out there, man, taking questions to the people live in the streets, you know what I mean? And get some good responses about what's going on out here, you know what I mean? So, we ready, Warrior?
Yeah, it's still trying to connect.
Look like it's good now.
Saying reconnect to it.
All right, hold on.
I think it's a while.
So we're still connected.
All right, y'all.
Or we got it.
Come. Oh, that one is still connected.
Oh, that was in Salaki, so you see the other music connected.
But we going up now.
All right, y'all, listen, why they get this together here, man? I'm gonna keep on going. And then what we was talking about, all right? Y'all just let me know where y'all got it, all right?
Come.
Now, I said in the bottom half, I'm going to get into questions, right? And just let me know when we got it. That's all. All right, so, all right, let's stop and go right into it. All right, it was a question that I was supposed to get into from my sister Sherrod Benjamin last week, and we didn't get into it, but I'm going to get into it today. All right? Everybody go to Matthew 9, verse 16 and 17. You know what I mean? This question is based off becoming somebody brand new, somebody different in this truth, all right? Matthew 9, verse 16 to 17. All right?
Oh, God.
She wants some clarification on the scriptures, so I'm going to go ahead and go into you, all right? Let's get it.
In the book of Matthew, chapter 9, verse 16.
Also, too, y'all, if I want to ask questions for the show, and you got something you want me to go over with, hit me up on my email at hazayoung@icbk.org. Any questions or comments, hit me up on my email, hazayoung@icbk.org, and I'll go into it in the bottom half of the show. All right? Let's go, Warrior.
Matthew, chapter 9, verse 16.
Go ahead.
No man putteth a piece of new cloth unto an old garment.
What is that saying? Like, you got an old garment, you can't put something new on it. This is the reason why. Go ahead.
For that which is put in to fill it up, taketh from the garment, and rent is made worse.
Rent is like tear. I mean, you trying to fix this with something brand new when it's old garment. You know what I mean? It's torn. You understand? It's saying it's dead. Go ahead.
Neither do men put new wine into old bottles, else the bottles break, and the wine runneth out, and the bottles perish. But they put new wine into new bottles, and both are preserved.
Why is it saying new wine in new bottles, y'all? And why is it saying putting new wine in old bottles? I'm going to ask you this question. Please come up to where they are. I'm going to give you a minute to see if you respond. Ask you a question. Let's see why. Because what the Lord is talking about, let's go back to the scripture, my right? Read verse 17 one more time.
Neither do men put new wine into old bottles,
Go ahead.
else the bottles break, and the wine runneth out, and the bottles perish. But they put new wine into new bottles, and both are preserved.
Meaning this, y'all, this is what I'm talking about. This is talking about you coming to the truth. You can't keep the truth and become somebody new still holding on to who you were in the past.
Right.
That's what it's talking about. This is a metaphor for you come to the school and ISWK now, you learn the truth, you change yourself. You can't hold on to who you were in the past and still be in the truth. You can't do both. The new you going to a new body, new wine, new body. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe you ain't get a physical new body, but it's something about you getting in here and you changing and changing everything about yourself. Not holding on to things that you had in the past. That's what you're talking about, y'all. New wine and new bottles. This truth put into you and you get rid of your old self. You understand? Now, let me get on the truth since before. Let's see. Actually, I see what I gave it to her. Rock on 1 Corinthians 5, verses 6 and 7.
Okay. The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 6. Your glorying is not good. 6. Oh, no. Your glorying is not good.
You correct, come on.
Know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump?
That little bit of your old self, that is representing your old self. That little bit can destroy you, man. That one piece you want to hold on to, you want to keep tucked to yourself, that's what Satan's going to use to come at you. And that piece is always what Satan used to get you. To get you to start making mistakes. That one piece right there. You understand? That piece right there. Keep on reading, warrior.
Come. Verse 7. Purge out therefore the old leaven.
Meaning get rid of your old man. Purge meaning you gotta get rid of, you gotta destroy it. Destroy who you were before the truth, man. You know how you do that, man? Hate who you were before the truth. Hate everything about who you were before the truth. That's how you destroy it. That's how. That's how you let that old man come back upon you. Continue reading, brother.
Come. Not with old leaven. Oh, sorry. So I can purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump.
Get rid of your old self so you become somebody brand new, man. You understand me? Go ahead.
As ye are unleavened, for even Christ our Passover is sacrificed for us.
Talking about how Christ is the Passover for us. But the point of this here is you get rid of you. You get rid of that old person. Like how Mike said, you know, Mike was my man. He had a couple songs I like, you know what I mean? But the one he had was Man in the Mirror. You gotta look at yourself and get rid of yourself and become somebody who the Lord wants you to be. In the world, you thought you was somebody who really was nothing. And the truth, if you're a sister, you don't have to become a daughter of Zion. That's a righteous sister. And you get rid of all the petty garbage you had in your life and the things you thought before the truth. A lot of times, sisters hold on to different things that they came from the world in. And they be dumb, stupid, and petty. They hold on to it either anyway. Let those things go. Same with brothers. A big thing with brothers, they don't want to be told what to do. I'm a man like you're a man. I want to hear that, man. It's about the truth of the Lord and doing what God says do, man. Get rid of who you were in the world, man. Get rid of that old man. Whatever you did, you had, get rid of that stuff, man. Become a new brother in Christ, a new sister in Christ. You understand? Because who you were in the world was failing. Was failing. Now, give me Ephesians 4, verse 22 to 24.
God.
You ready?
Trying to see if we can pull up the sound.
All right.
Ephesians 4, verse 22.
Come on.
That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man.
Get rid of yourself, that old person. The former conversation means somebody who was in past. What you had and what you did before is truth. Get rid of the former conversation. Go ahead.
Kamakan, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust.
Meaning which is destroyed through them lusts that deceive you. Meaning, them lusts in your mind is how you feel, is what you think. Things ought to be and how things should be. That's what it's talking about. Give it all that stuff there. Give it all that garbage, man. Talking away is deceiving you. Do y'all know what a lust is? A lust is just this here simply. An intense desire for something. That's what a lust is. If you got an intense desire for alcohol, you got a lust on you, man. You got to check that and get rid of that. Which comes from some kind of trauma that happened before in your past life. If you got an insane lust for money, that's a demon. You understand me? A lust is just an intense desire for something. And that's all. That's all a lust is, man. And we got to get rid of that old man to destroy that lust. And let me tell you something. If you think you can do it without it, let's see. Because what Satan going to do, Satan knows what lust you got on you. And he's going to work on it. And you know why it's going to work on you? Because you decided to not get rid of that part of you. So Satan will use it against yourself. You understand? Give me verse 23, warrior.
Kamakan. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind.
What does it mean to be renewed, Akim and Akwakim? Akim is brothers, Akwakim is sisters. What does it mean to be renewed? It means to be cleansed in your mind. Become somebody new. Here, in your mind.
Yeah, I think the sound back up on Facebook now.
I think that's what you. Can you go to this one right here? Mike, it should come up on both if you fix that one.
Zaka said no audio.
Yeah.
Amatazar, no audio. There you go. Somebody said there you go.
Yeah, we back up.
Let me see. Amatazar, there you go. All right, no sweat. Both sides of the car. Sounds good once you refresh. Everybody refresh.
We good, sir.
We good now. We good. Okay. All right. We're in the game. I got you. Hold on. Let me see. We good on Facebook. Sound back now. Most all right.
You already said
It's back. It's back.
Try to email it. Try to email it to the South.
So what we got? Where we going? We good or not?
We're gonna try to email it so we can have it. So we can play the street talk videos. Because we can't play it straight from the computer. We won't have no sound.
if we switch, like take this mic out and just switch it to the computer mic, whatever one these is, we should be too out.
Let's just try to email it real quick since we got the sound.
Well, I think we got 20 minutes, dog. Let's we work this out a little time. Let's drop it for now. I mean, I really wanted to play it. I think the people really waiting for street talk. And the brothers are doing a hell of a job with the street talk, you know what I mean? But for now, y'all, we only got 20 minutes. Let's get into questions and we from there. We'll work on it. Hey, apologize, like we've been having a hell of a technical difficulties up here in Philly, man. You know what I mean? We're trying to work them out. But I apologize once again. Street talk, we get clip one more week. We're not gonna be able to play it. You know what I mean? But we're working on it, y'all. Because I'm gonna tell you something about the street talk. These brothers in the street talk going out on the streets. And they got some good hellified clips for y'all. They got some clips for y'all, man, that is like outstanding, out this world, man. Talking to people about what's going on with the coronavirus, how they deal with different issues and everything, man. So be patient with us out in our process, because we're going to get it in. All right? Now, with that being said, Mariah, go to 1 Peter, the 3rd chapter. Brother had a question. Brother had a question.
Come. I got the question.
You got questions here? Close line first. I'm ready. Hold on. Now, for the brother Elijah Ben Yah, right? Elijah Ben Yah. So I want to assume, but I don't like assuming, right? That your question about salvation is it for everybody or Israel? What's the question about 3 and 15? 1 Peter 3 and 15, are you asking is it for everybody or just Israel? I know you're still here, but you just type something next to me. Please answer so I can know exactly how to go at it. Okay, I got that. Did you type anything in yet? Brother Eli, Ben Yah, or Ben Yah?
Check it right now. Okay, email.
No, it wasn't running.
Yeah, I don't see anything new. I just see what is the definition of Christianity? I thought it was believing, following, worshiping, obeying Christ was true Christianity. Oh, he just typed in, he says, true salvation is only for Israel. My name is Leah, L-L-E-A. Elia.
Oh, yeah. All right, go out, warrior. Go out. It's like you pronounce the name incorrect. That is correct. Salvation is only for Israel. That is correct. I'm not talking about everybody else. That is correct. Now, based on that, everybody, real fast, since we on this right here, real fast, go to 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 1.
Come on, God. In the book of 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 1. Peter, an apostle of Jesus Christ, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus.
Now, who are the strangers scattered? What's the precept for the strangers scattered? What's the precept for that, y'all? First of all, who was scattered, y'all? Who was scattered? Malaki, go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28:64.
Good. But I want to go there next. There's something I want in the New Testament about being scattered. Who was scattered? And why were they called strangers? Now, here we go. Mariah, read that verse again. Come on.
Listen to the Old Testament.
All right, Mark, go to 1 Peter, go to James 1:1. Hold that. Mariah, read.
1 Peter chapter 1, verse 1.
Right.
Peter, an apostle of Jesus Christ,
Go ahead.
to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia.
Now, the strangers are the Israelites who scattered. The word scattered means dispersed. Who is prophesied to be dispersed amongst all nations? When the brother went out in the Old Testament. You know what I mean? For disobeying the Lord's law, you be dispersed. You find the book of Ezekiel as well. But everybody right now in James 1:1, you got it for me out?
Come.
Read.
James chapter 1, verse 1. James, a servant of Yahweh and of the Lord Yahweh Shah,
Go ahead.
to the 12 tribes.
To who?
12 tribes.
So-called black, Hispanic, and individuals. You are the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, man. To the 12 tribes, go ahead.
Which are scattered abroad.
The word scattered means dispersed. The word abroad means living outside of one's country. So who are the ones scattered? The 12 tribes. They are the ones living outside of their country. That's why Peter had to go to Pontus, Cappadocia, Asia, Bithynia. Why? Because they were living in that area. You understand? You understand? That's why. All right? Now, with that being said, Mariah, go back to verse 2.
Come on.
Salvation. Do me a favor, Rob. I want you to screenshot these brothers' questions, right? Because we ain't gonna have time to get into it like how I want to get into it this week. But I guarantee you, Brother Elijah, what's his name? Miyah, we will answer all these questions next week. I might even start the show with your questions next week to be able to answer them about the resurrection and about the rest about salvation. All right, I'll get all into that next week because it'll take me a minute to get into it, but I can do it next week. Easy money, all right? For right now, read verse 2.
Come on.
So
In Peter, sir.
Yes, that's right.
Elect according to the foreknowledge of God the Father.
Who's the elect of the Lord, man? The children of Israel, they're the elect. Go ahead.
Come on, God.
And when it says foreknowledge, why is foreknowledge important? Why? Why is foreknowledge important? Because the word "for" is a prefix, y'all, meaning before time and order. So that foreknowledge was about the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. That's the foreknowledge. Elect, who the elect of the Lord? These 12 tribes that were written up in the Old Time in the Old Testament. You understand? Continue reading.
Come on, God. Through sanctification of the Spirit.
Go ahead.
Unto obedience and springing forth, it's like and sprinkling of the blood of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, grace unto you and peace be multiplied.
Why is he saying it's sprinkling of the blood of Christ? Who is the blood of Christ for, y'all?
Through sanctification.
Who is the blood of Christ for?
Acts 5:31.
Who's the blood of Christ for, y'all? Who's the blood of Christ for? Yeah, you right. That's good. That's real good. Yeah, that's this one. All right, what you got, Malaki?
Hebrews 9:14 and 15.
Yes. Yes. Go directly to verse 15.
Okay. Hebrews chapter 9, verse 15.
What?
For this cause he is the mediator of the New Testament, that by means of death, for the redemption of the transgressions that were under the first testament.
Who was under the first testament, y'all? And it says the redemption, meaning to be redeemed and saved. Who were the ones that had to be saved? The same one that was under the first testament. Who was that? All right, maybe when who were the ones that had to be saved? Who? Them that were what? Continue reading, Malaki. Does anybody answer me? They think I'm crazy. Go ahead.
Okay. For the redemption of the transgressions that were under the first testament.
Who were under the first testament? The 12 tribes. You understand? That's who Christ's blood is for. Christ's blood is for the 12 tribes. So whenever you hear about the blood of Christ, that's only for the 12 tribes, the Israelites, man, who you saved. Christ had to come down here to be the perfect sacrifice for our sins. The perfect sacrifice for the things that we did wrong. Understand, man? So when you disregard what Yahweh Shai did, him dying, you make me like nothing. Now, you're going to be subject to whatever happened to you. Brother, I just told you I'm going to get into what we're talking about. And I said, I know right now I ain't going to have time for the rest of the show. Maybe drop all into it. I got one question, Leos. The second question I'll get next week. And as a matter of fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up the show based off of your question about the resurrection of Christ. You understand me? About the resurrection of Christ. Yeah. And then we'll get into all your questions. I got it. Been recorded. I got the question we're going to deal with, all right? Real fast, because we're coming to the end of the show. I want you to type in any of the questions you got pertaining to the subject. And we'll deal with the whole subject next week on the beginning of the show. So I'm going to start off with your question about the resurrection and salvation. All right? I got one question for you. And which I might answer that week, but I want you to think about this. What was the prophecy? What was the prophecy? What was the prophecy of Christ in the Old Testament? I'm gonna leave it at that. See that for next week. Alright? Listen, y'all, we gonna end it, y'all. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna end it now, y'all. Let me speak a lot. Everybody coming through the water, means thank you. Everybody coming to tune up the show. Let's get my song queued up, brother. Lord to the King. And next week, y'all, Lord's will be having these kinks worked out. With Street Talk, man, they got some hell of a clips, man. I might start letting some come out and let them speak, man. And put some out there for Street Talk. They got some hell of a clips out there, I'm trying to tell you. These young brothers putting work out here in the streets out here. Alright, so with that being said, man, I'm gonna see y'all next week live. I'm gonna hear you speak tomorrow, everybody.
Warrior with the hate, that's what I'm all about. Hunger in my eyes, vengeance in my mouth. You don't want no altercation. Situation gon' get critical. This message will be easy. The end gon' be critical. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins, loyalty in my ways. Exactly 30 breaths, just revenge in my heart. It's true in every word. Bring light into the dark. Night never lukewarm. Shit, I blaze in the seas. Got ready food for dope. It's gotta watch who I'm keeping. Not been walking with them angels. So I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas mad and free. Criticizing all my achievements. Won't make me weak. Nah, it won't make this sack go. These niggas bad and fat, so I'm better dead with it, so back off. I be ripping shit like Sacco. Dumb dogs all blocked out. Like how they say I come full. No room for emotion, so I pull my heart out. This road hard UPK, and they in the way. My niggas righteous, they real, they down to something. Feel so deep, the drama motherfucker. He say he hit the truth, oh yeah, bro, it's the home. And I don't hate them really, I'm just too loyal to my home. Just look at the follow, no right me no heat, even this body, niggas keep it hollow. So when they ask I'm UPK, tell them absolutely. And I ain't sure of my ways, but then gotta execute it. Cause I can never doubt my tail tucked between my legs. Shit, I be thinking, watching my daughters up in their bed. They so smart, and a lot of she's so beautiful. But they ain't like other babies, and they dead from usual. Now I'm missing cause I'm about my father's business. They about the shit I used to do on that 98 nigga. His hand never ceased. See, without wisdom, this world make you weak. I found out that the truth was bitter. The lies are sweet. Tried everything. I guess me, I'm on the head of me. Now I make the blind see. And I make the dead sweet. And teach both my little girls the day and day. Lie with a man. They better bring in blood. Bed sheets. Hey, I switched the time. This block match my handpiece. And I ain't trying to take them out, but I will. Let's get in this house. Or take a check. 144 and they black trench on some hitman shit. She call it 47. Praying for Armageddon. Me and my soldiers dressed for the wedding. Fuck the fame. Ass why tell them I'm going to the game. Until the righteous reign. Going to the game. I want that straight name to break the chain. Going to the game. Never say hell. Bitch, I'm going to the game. Bring that hot flame. Every day going to the game. Until the righteous reign. Going to the game. I want that straight name to break the chain.